Hello everyone. Welcome to our next video. In today's demonstration, we're going to be talking about the Fifine microphone. And we're actually filming this video using the webcam that we showcased in the last video. I'm excited to test it out and use for these type of unboxing videos. So I'm sorry if I'm maybe sometimes filming a little bit outside of the camera. I'm trying to get used to everything. One thing that we're using really quick is we're using my MacBook, using the OBS Studio. I might do another video on this later, but essentially we were able to connect the camera as a video capture device, and then our audio. We have our iPhone as listed here, right here, which is connected, of course, to my microphone right here, which is kind of handy in that regard. And then, yeah, started recording, and here we go. But first things first, we're not going to connect this to the boom arm right now. What we are going to do for this test is we're connecting it to the included base. It just screws in right there at the bottom. Of course, it's the righty-tighty, lefty-loosey, and so just spin that on, and then we have it right there. It does come included with the connector, which is a USB-C. It does have the USB right here, as well. It's an adapter for USB-C, so I will be able to connect this to my MacBook. And if we rotate this down here at the bottom, we have that connector. So use the side that's not the adapter side down there. Connect that. Give that a little push till it clicks. And then we will plug in this side onto the MacBook. And as soon as it powers on, it turns on to this purple color. I'm going to turn off the light so you guys can see that a little bit better. And there's a few different colors that you can cycle through. There is a button right here, right above the two knobs. There's a little bit hard to see right now, but it has the different colors you can select from. Again, starting off, we have, I believe this is the purple light. We have the green. We have this rainbowy color. And then it has kind of, it has this breathing gradient as well. Then you have red. You got the orange, yellow, green. You have cyan. You got blue. Back to purple. If you don't want the light, so like for me, most of the time when I am gaming, I'm going to have the lights off. And luckily, this one does have that feature where you can turn it off. You just click and hold on where you change the colors right up here at the top, and it'll power those lights off. And again, if you want those back on, just click and hold, and it'll kick back on. And then on the other side of it, you have right here is this little red light. Let me that's a little bit more. But this is where you can mute or unmute your microphone. You just tap it, it turns green for when you're unmuted, and vice versa, red for muted. But we'll get this started onto the computer. We'll get a new audio set up, and then we'll showcase how this microphone sounds as well. One thing that we wanted to note is down here at the bottom, if you do have like a soundboard type situation, you can connect that port to there. And then we have this listening device, which is just an aux cable. I'm going to connect one of my pairs of headphones in. We're going to test to see what this audio sounds like. But yeah, we'll get that started, and hopefully you can notice a difference within the video. We're going to see if we can set this up while filming. But yeah, here we go. Let's see. I'm just trying to do this all in real time so you guys can kind of see how this works. Testing. I will say, once you plug in, you don't even need this connected necessarily to the computer, like the audio system. Once you have that aux cable in, you can immediately hear the audio coming when you speak in here directly to your headphone. So as you can see, I have my little earbud connected to my ear, but yeah. And in the instruction manual, it does mention to hold or place the microphone about 2 to 6 inches away from your mouth. That way people can hear you a little bit better. And then you can also adjust these gain knobs right here, which is the top one right here. You can lower or turn them down. So testing. So the lower down side is on the left, and then the more you adjust it to the right is where it gets louder and louder, where you can hear the audio, or at least the gain. And then this bottom one right here is the how loud it is on your external headset. Like for example, when I have this one turned up all the way to the right, I can hear that staticky, but if I have it turned down, I can't hear anything anymore. But we'll play around with those. So hopefully those will kind of help when adjusting the audio. We'll get some things set up in there as well. And then on the OBS Studio, so let me right here, we're going to try to add a device while we're recording. We're going to do an audio input. We'll just call this the E. And then we're going to find, actually it's the Fifine, sorry, not me, the Fifine microphone. Right here, it's a little bit hard to see. I don't know how to zoom with this camera yet. But we have 3 that are muted right here. So right now it's still connected to my audio input capture, which is this top one. But this one is my headphones with the little adapter that we bought from Shein. You can see that as I'm talking, I know we called it Emeet. Let me see if we can rename this. So right here we have the Fifine. You can see that it's picking up the audio as I tap. You can see that audio bar go up. And then again, the mic aux, which is plugged in to the headset or to the actual microphone. That's also picking up some of the audio as well. So when you're filming, make sure you have those muted. You will hear an echo with all the different audio captures that you have, kind of hear you and everything. But let me get this switched over really quick. We'll do a quick test of what the audio sounds like. So again, as of right now, you're listening to the audio from the wireless microphone we bought from Shein. I'll wave my hand across the screen, and then that'll be your indicator that we've switched the microphone. So here we go. So we have 3, 2, 1. So right now you're listening to the audio. I'm about 3 inches away from the Fifine microphone. As you can see, I'm just kind of talking right here. But this is the audio quality from the Fifine microphone. I do have the gain a little bit adjusted. I believe it's more towards the middle. But hopefully that kind of gives someone an idea as to the microphone, what this sounds like, kind of the initial setup. Again, we're going to do some more tests as we film, as we get the boom arm set up as well, just to kind of showcase everything. But hope everybody has a great night, and thanks for tuning in.